What's up, guys? What's up? Welcome back to another episode of Digi Daily. It's your boy Xander, the Trash Kaiser, and well, I got some good news. Bad news is obviously I missed a day. Not that anyone really gives a shit anymore, but I did want to put it into a little context of what's been going on the past day. So first of all, I didn't want to do an episode in the morning because it would have been, they haven't evolved yet, because they usually evolve later in the day. And then there was so much crap that happened. There was the Nintendo Direct, then I had to do a bunch of dumb stuff for my school to like get all my stuff together as far as like the signing up for this last class that I need to take to graduate. And then excuse me, on top of that, I forgot that It Chapter 2 was coming out last night, and I decided, well, not me, but my mom was like, hey, we're all going to watch it, and I was like, alright, well, obviously I'm going to watch it too, because I really liked the first part, and mini review for It Chapter 2, I really enjoyed it quite a lot. It felt more like the story than the first one, and I mean that in a good way. If you're not a fan of Stephen King, like, I don't think you'll like it, to be honest. I think that's the problem. I think a lot of people were expecting it to be more so kind of in line with how the first one was, whereas in this one, I feel, honestly, personally, that it was just kind of more in line with how King kind of sets his stories up and blocks them out. And in tone, too, it's very similar. And that's how I feel. That's just me. A lot of people, I don't know why they were disappointed somehow with the movie. I thought it was great. It's long as hell, though, but it's great. I think it's great. Blah, blah, blah. Go watch it if you're a fan of horror movies. So far, to be honest, I think it's probably my favorite horror movie that I've seen this year so far, and I've seen quite a lot because Jess is a huge horror buff, so I've been watching a lot of horror lately, more so than I usually do. So, with that being said, let's jump into this. I hit the camera. I hit the camera again. I hit the camera 2 more times. Alright, but seriously, let's talk about a couple things. One, who we got so far, and that is, of course, Metal Tyrannomon. Let's move the light a bit. We got Metal Tyrannomon. That is such a long name, my god. Pretty much, we know where he's gonna go, obviously. Oh god, I'm so sorry. I'm like hyper yet tired. That's been my mood for the past 3 years now. And then of course we have Wingdramon. Wingdramon's sprite looks really, really weird if you ask me. It doesn't look very much like his actual art. But that's what we're going to run into a lot when it comes to newer Digimon on older devices. Sometimes they're like a weird kit bash of different sprites. Sometimes they are like almost completely like just unintelligible. Like unintelligible? I don't know. How would you, it's like you can't even comprehend it. It's like incomprehensible. The sprite sometimes. Like I think the worst. I say this a lot, but honestly, the worst like example, or the best example, depending on the way you look at it, is Mastemon. Mastemon is a super, super cool design. Its sprite looks stupid. Just the worst. I think it's the worst looking sprite. It's like they didn't even try. It looks goofy as all hell. Doesn't really capture the coolness of Mastemon or the idea of Mastemon. It's pretty garbage in my opinion. But obviously we're one step closer to getting our megas, which then we will make super megas. So I probably, depending on when they evolve again, because now they're kind of a couple hours behind, so I actually might try to stay up tonight with them to try to accelerate their evolution. But hopefully by the 10th, which is Tuesday, they will be at the mega level and we can get what we're getting at, which is of course Rust Tyrannomon, which we're going to get with the left baby, and Examon, which we're going to get with the right baby. And I'm probably going to get the evolution material from previous runs. Excuse me. I know my gold device has a Groundramon. I believe so. Now, Tuesday, I don't have class, and it actually is a short day at my job, so I'll be able to head over here quickly to set up a stream so that we can, you know, show off some battles for the event. I want to live stream for that. That is something. And if you have been participating in the hashtag group hatch and you want to join in on the tournament this Tuesday, then I highly suggest you sign up and register right now. They're doing it on Challenge, and you have to register an account with Challenge. You have to register an account for it, and then you will be able to register for the actual tournament itself. I'm super excited. I really, really, really can't wait to have a proper tournament. I've only been doing like battles here and there as far as online goes. Don't think we've ever had an actual organized tournament until now. So it's going to be really interesting to see happen and kind of go off. As far as myself, I have entered, yes. Will I get far? Probably not. I'll also try to make a video explaining how exactly the process of fighting is gonna go, because from what I'm hearing, you pick heads or tails, whoever wins, they pull the code first from a dummy code, send that to the opponent reads whether it's a win or a loss, sends that code to, let's say, me, I dock it as a win or a loss, send that code to him, and then whoever gets the most wins out of that back and forth. I believe it's a best 4 out of 5. I could be wrong, though. That's considered the winner of the match. So we'll see how it goes. Very interesting. A little different than the way it used to be done. The way it used to be done is you both generate codes, send it to each other, you tell each other who wins, and then you generate another code and send it to each other. But this time you're kind of ping-ponging the same code back and forth. So that's very interesting. So we'll see how that goes. But if you are interested in signing up for the tournament, you will need a Mega Digimon that was raised during the group hatch. You also need a DCOM or a Digivice helper so that you can actually connect your, you can use them to pull codes from your actual device. And that's kind of it. That's all you need for the tournament. I know a lot of people sadly are not going to be able to participate this time around because a lot of them don't have their DCOMs just yet. It is worth mentioning again that Blue has opened up again to make DCOMs for folks who need them. So if you want to get specifically a DCOM, go into the Digimon Online Discord and let them know, more specifically let Blue know, that you're interested in buying one, and he will make one for you for a good old price of $40, which I personally think is fair enough considering the amount, the cost of materials and just the fact that he's doing it himself. I think that's very fair. Also, the Digivice helper, you can get that too. That's also compatible with Digimon Online. So, let's do a quick battle and show off how my little boys look, and then we're gonna, I don't know, do nothing. Gonna sit on my butt. Just kidding. I'm actually possibly going to Yardville today, which is it's a nice little place we like going to and to play Pokemon Go. I really want to play Pokemon Go today. I just need a good day off, which means that there's going to be no stream today as far as gaming stream. Maybe I'll do like an IRL stream or something on my phone. I don't know. I've never done that before. I think that'd be an interesting idea. Why not? We'll try it out. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We'll see if I'm in the mood, because I too have been very tired. The rollover is happening. Summer's winding down. Well, really, summer's fucking done. Sorry, pardon my French. We took summer out to the backyard and we put it down. Summer's done, and I'm trying to cope with that because I really didn't do as much as I wanted to this summer. I did a lot. I did a whole lot, but I wanted to do a lot more lazing around at down by the shore than I actually was able to do, and it was hard to do because I have a job now and I pretty much work every day. But next year I'm definitely taking like a week or two off, maybe just a week off, and you know, enjoying it at the shore, because you know, I miss it. I want to go back and I can't. I can until October, but I mean, at this point it's kind of depressing going down there at this time, because like you can just feel it. Summer's over, it's colder over there, there's less people there. The people that are there seem more depressed too. It's like during the summer they're all like happy and stuff, and you come back and it's winter and they're all like kind of sad, very somber. It's beautiful down there regardless, but it's just like, you know, it's like summer's over, crap, already, again, what happened? Why didn't anyone tell me this was gonna happen? But with that being said, my favorite time of year is coming. You know, summer, for the longest time, I just really didn't look forward to summer. It was like whatever to me. Like summer break was always cool, but that was really it. Never really did much during summer before, but now that we have this, you know, we go to the beach a lot more. It's just like so much better. I don't know. But again, with that being said, my favorite time of the year is coming, which is of course spooky time. Halloween is literally my favorite holiday. I love Halloween. I love dressing up. I love trick-or-treating. I love Halloween specials. I love Halloween things. I love pumpkins. I love pumpkin patches. I love apple cider. I really want to do some really different stuff this year for summer. See what I'm talking about? For winter. Not even for winter, for Halloween. Jesus, get yourself together. For Halloween, I really want to do some extra stuff on the channel to really show how much I love Halloween. I know, of course, there is the spooky hatch, which is happening during Halloween. I still don't exactly know who I'm gonna raise. I need a good spooky egg. I'm probably actually going to, you know, stop. Like, this is actually, I don't know if I said this before. I should really mention this. This is probably my last run on this device. I think I'm gonna kind of not retire. That means it's gone forever. I'm gonna definitely put this one on, not on hold. We're gonna pause it, we're gonna tab it, we're gonna run another device. For the next run, the Hurricane Hatch, I will be actually running the Digimon 20th, the blue one. I really love this device. It's my favorite of the two. And I really want to raise an Aero Vidramon, well, will be All-Force Vidramon, and a Marine Angemon. I think that's who I'm gonna go for as far as the Hurricane Hatch, right? Because, you know, we got wind, we got water, and of course we have a hurricane. And, you know, with that, you know, if I'm running the 20th, I can't run this 20th. Now, of course, I might be sending some Copymon from here over there, so we can have some Copymon, so that they can have some fun. And, you know, they're not alone, they all have buddies. Yeah, I think it's going to be it for now for the 20th. I really do love this device. I'm so happy that it did come out in America for us Yankee Doodles that are huge fans of Digimon. But at the same time, I do really hope that we get a Wave 2, because currently, from what it seems like, and from what I've heard Humulus talk about, it's impossible for you to switch versions on this like you can with the Japanese ones. The board is just set up differently, so there's probably going to be a different setup for the board if they do end up making a Wave 2, which I feel like is very, very possible. From what I've been hearing, even though they don't send out a lot of devices per store, they have been selling out pretty consistently. They're not warming shelves, and they're not like kind of staying for too long. They are selling fairly well, and I'm pretty sure Bandai has already caught notice of that. As far as any announcements of a Wave 2, as far as the English 20ths, I'd say the best time is Toy Fair, which is not until February. So we won't be hearing about anything as far as American devices until at least February, in my opinion. Bandai usually doesn't make any big announcements randomly. It's usually calculated, and it's usually on or around Toy Fair. Because it's kind of a big event. A lot of people are there, a lot of investors are there, a lot of influencers are there, so they, you know, announce stuff there. And they did that last time with this. And it wasn't a huge announcement, but they did show off the fact that they are coming out. They didn't even show off the American colors, they just showed off the Japanese ones. But with that being said, I do hope that we do get a Wave 2, and if you guys really want to secure, and kind of, if you want it to be, like, definite, like, the idea of a Wave 2, you know, obviously buy the English 20ths. If you already have one, buy an extra one. If you have friends that are interested in Digimon, try to get them to buy one. Just try to spread the word too. Try to, you know, I think the group hatch has been doing a good job of showing on social media at least that there is, you know, hype for these devices. There are people that do play with these. There are people that want to get into these that couldn't before. It's so affordable now as opposed to how much it used to cost before to get in on this kind of stuff. So I do highly recommend for you guys to definitely keep spreading the word, keep posting pictures on Instagram and stuff like that too. Social media, a lot of companies focus a lot on social media. Things like what I'm doing, you know, make YouTube videos showing off your favorite Digimon. That's really important because that shows to Bandai, both Japan and America, that people in the West do care about Digimon, and we are willing to buy officially licensed products, and, you know, we're willing to support official releases. That's really, really important to them, because then they know that they can actually make money off of it, and then we get extra stuff. The X2s are, you know, they're coming soon, and I'm super excited. I really hope I get mine fairly quickly. I did get the red one. I was able to secure it off of a website. I don't even remember the name of the website, but I got it from there, and I did give him the money, so you know, if it comes in, it comes in. If I get scammed, I'll just charge back and try to scrounge extra money to buy another one. And the X3s, we haven't heard much about yet. I think the X3s, they'll be dropping, we'll be getting more news soon. I think, honestly, they're going to wait for the X2s to, like, officially release, for them to release more information about the X3. That's usually what, like, they do. Like Bandai Japan, that's usually what they've been doing. That's usually the kind of pattern. A new device comes out, it'll be out for like a month, maybe 2 months, then they'll announce the brand new shiny new one, and then we'll be like, wow, I want that one now, and then they're like, you can buy this one right now. We go, okay, and then we buy it, and that one comes out. And then the brand new shiny device comes out, we're like, wow, this is cool, I like it. And then they're like 2 months later, they're like, oh look, it's a new brand new shiny device. And we're like, wow, it's a brand new shiny device. And we're like, yeah, this is gonna be available for pre-order right now, we pre-order it. And that comes out, and we're like, wow, I like it. Again, I'm dragging this out, but you get the point. It'll be coming soon. And I'm dying, like, I'm serious, like, I'm dying to raise the Digimon X, and I want to raise it. I was thinking of doing the spooky run on the X and running, or raising Loosemon, because Loosemon, I think, like, what's more scary than Satan? I don't think there's much that's scarier than Satan. Or even, you know, like, getting there, you get a lot of spooky Digimon. Like, Sangloopmon, who is a vampire dog, or vampire werewolf dog thing. Anyway, we got that. We got Malomyotismon, or Vemdemon, I believe this is Japanese name. And then we, of course, have Loosemon. And then Dioboromon X. Like, those are all, like, awesome, scary, spooky Digimon. But at the same time, I think there's a lot of cuter, spookier things on the 20th that I would raise. So that means I have to raise this broken thing, which is going to be kind of annoying. Maybe, hopefully, by that point, I will have some solder, so that I can just solder those wires on and call it a day, and then stop tinkering with this thing and leave it the way it is. But yeah, that's really it. I'm starting to ramble. Sorry about that. It has been a while. It's been a whole day. I missed you guys. Hope you guys are doing well. Let me know how your Digimon are doing. I hope everything's going well for you guys too, as far as the group hatch. Keep it going. Don't stop. Hopefully no one's got any evolution failures, and I hope that everyone has received, raised, I don't know the right word. I hope you guys have Ultimate too, and if you don't, I'm sorry. But yeah, that's gonna be all. Super long episode for no reason. Peace. Give them a kiss.